Okay, welcome to episode 32 of Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, where I review stuff from Marvel and DC. Okay, I said in the last episode this would be a really big story. Alright. Spider-Man, Spider Island. Look how thick this book is. Really, really thick book. This book has issues Amazing Spider-Man 666, 673, The Spider-Man Infested, which is the Infested backup stories. They have it in here. From 559 to 560, 659 to 660, and 60 to 665. It also has Spider-Island Deadly Foes and Venom 6 to 9. No, the characters do not put on the Scott, but it's a really cool cover. Yeah, and this is almost a 3-year-old story. Yeah. Well, I think first they put in here the Infested story, pretty much how it sets up. Now, Spider-Man had a small build-up to it. Now let's say what it is with the censorship. This has a small build-up to it. I don't say it's a bad thing, but I would at least have a little more build-up to this. Yeah, of course, they're preparing for this, reminiscing what's going on recently. Yeah, their page is missing, I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not going to spoil too much of the story. Yeah. This particular story, this one story here, What I Did for Love, yeah, it picks up right where the Grim Hunt leaves off. Before Grim Hunt, where you see Kane come back as basically Tarantula, this strange-looking creature. And, yeah, he becomes basically, of course, they reminisce it, and of course, this girl who's apparently looks like the Gwen Stacy clone, but of course Kane becomes a tarantula anyways. But they let reveal exactly what she looks like. This is what she looks like. Apparently, she's allegedly the first she's first a Gwen Stacy clone, allegedly, but I don't really believe that. Yeah, and then they talk about basically how she apparently killed off another clone. Yeah, they reveal that in another story. Yeah. And of course, the story ends basically setting up directly for Spider Island. Yeah, and then pretty much, I'm not going to really spoil this much for Spider Island. Yeah, a lot of things big happen. I mean, Spider-Man gets the Spider Sense back. There's a new character called Spider King, which is later revealed to be they reveal this and later on. They reveal this to be Captain America. Yeah, and Peter Parker's trying to reveal her secret to Carly, and all of a sudden she got spider powers. Yeah, and then the thing goes like all over the place. The Avengers, Cloak and Dagger, are fighting a bunch of spider people, and the only people who notice that it's really the real Spider-Man is yeah, they figure this out in the following issue, but what's it? Excuse me. Yeah. Pretty much, it's just, and they have a story where Randy Robinson somehow gets Spidey powers and beats up the Hobgoblin. I really wish he kept the Spidey powers he got. Yeah. Well, interesting, basically explores some stories with that. Yeah, but then he got rid of him by the end of the story. Yeah. And of course, the Hobgoblin story continues in Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man #1. Yeah, I don't really know why that is, but that's just the way it is for that. Yeah. Yeah. Shang-Chi knows is the real Spider-Man, but then, to confirm it, Wolverine sniffs him. Yeah, it's him. He can't do anything because everyone thinks because of all the Spidey suits running around. Yeah. So basically, he does something very unusual. He basically tells the whole city of New York to fight back against these spider imposters. Yeah. Yeah. And how much of this page? Bam! A whole bunch of New Yorkers who got Spidey powers, and they're all fighting crime. Yep. Yeah. Reed Richards has brought in a thing. Of course, of course, he knows about the clone, and Peter Parker briefly works with Carla Cooper to investigate some stuff, and they're fighting. Believe it or not, Scorch, Chance, and the White Rabbit. Annoying little villains, but they're minor villains in any case. Yeah, and Luke Cage is trying to keep people from running away from New York, trying to spread the disease everywhere. Yeah. Of course, Shocker's got it too. Not surprising about that. I'm not gonna be, yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be too much for the story. But I'm reviewing some good parts of the story. Yeah, some Spider Queen stuff. Yeah, this is something basically Jameson's wanted to do since his wife's death. He somehow gets Spidey powers after he hallucinates that Marla's there, and he gets Spidey powers. In the end of the issue, he bites Alistair Smythe. Yeah, he goes cuckoo. Yeah. Yeah, the Venom stories, well, the first three didn't take place during what's going on in the book. The last one does not. No. No, it does not. Yeah. Pretty much that's the whole point of these issues take place concurrently. God, I love that cover for 671. Yeah. And of course she's a late bloomer because she spent too much time with Peter Parker. Yeah. Yep. Oh, this is a pretty good story. Yep. Yeah, probably a lot of people read the story already, so I'm not going to spoil it too much. Some people may have not read the story, so I'm not going to do anything, no spoilers that much. But, let's see. Yeah, of course, in the end, the main bad guy dies, not the Jack, though Jack is still very much alive. Carly breaks up with, there's ramifications from this thing. Carly finds out his identity, she breaks up with him, the Queen is dead. Yeah, she dies. And, let's see, identity. And, he takes out the one last buyout, gives it to Mary Jane. And, we're going to be happily. Then Venom number 9 is simply an aftermath story. It's simply just a Venom standalone story where it's a very good story, I give it that much. Yeah, it's a story where Flash Thompson's father finally dies from his illness that he suffered. Yeah, and you got the spotlight, which is in here, tells Barry what's been going on at this point. Pretty much, it does give a map of what's going on with the Spidey tie-ins. Yes, it does. All in all, nothing really bad about this. 5 out of 5 story. Really good. You should definitely get it. Alright.
You done recording for a moment?
No. See you in the next video. Bye.